All right, here we are again. And we will be talking about chord building, chord structure. Um, it is very important to really understand this in order for us not only to help us to do accompaniments or play accompaniments of a song, but also to really understand how these chords and structure of chords uh, are employed into a good harmonization. It's really an unlimited creativity in the. Let's start with this. Okay, so we have this. Um, this study is just as simple as that. Maybe you can hardly see this one, or maybe like that. I put it this way. All right, difficult for you to. All right. Anyway, I put it this way. Maybe you can see it. Yeah. And then I show them to you right here on our keyboard and how it is done, laid down in our keyboards and on our steps. Okay, so in fact, this lines of seven notes is a scale. Yeah. But core building is a way for us to employ our skills into a certain distance that will create, you know, different kind of harmonies. If you play this like so. That's a scale. But a good thing with learning this is that you just place them in a skipping motion and spread out in your stabs, which also when you play it in your keyboard, you play it like skipping. Spread it to your keyboard. All right. What we have now in yeah, it is named like this. What you have now is like C plus the major seven plus the D minor. Okay, what that means is that you got C7 major 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13. When you count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13. All right, so yeah, it is not really understandable that way. And sometimes, how would you apply that into some kind of music that you would like to play? Oh, well, there are different ways in doing this and how to employ all of this in your playing. But one of the best thing that you can do is because yeah, you can yeah, all right. My internet is down. Anyway, uh, all right. Can you see it? Okay. So, this is the way it is. Now, uh, the way to categorize things or chord is let's start it as simple as this. Let's start it this way. We already knew how the interval works. So this one goes in 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we count it major. Another is we count it minor. So major plus this minor distance, minor third. So it is built up on skipping. So it goes 1, 2, 3. It's built up on third. 1, 2, 3. Right. So the first third we called it major because of this distance. One whole, that, another whole. So whole, whole, or 1, 2, 3, 4 distance. That's 2 whole steps. This one is a half plus a whole step. So we call that minor third. Thus, we call it major third. Okay. Um, and because of that combination, major third plus this minor third, we called it a major triad. That's a major triad. That's C, major triad. Okay. Now, how are we going to make it minor? Simple as this. Okay. You plotted the third. It goes minor, C minor. Okay, with the plotted third. That's C minor. All right. If you put this down, now you called it C diminished. All right, from this C major, right, to a C minor, moving that middle note, plotted that middle note, plotted the fifth note, it goes diminished triad. Okay, so we go diminished triad category. When you move this again to this major chord and you move this fifth note right there on the sharp, you got C augmented. All right, you got that C augmented. So from here, from your major chord, if you move the fifth, you'll have the C augmented. So what do we have now? We have 4 chords here. You got C major, you got C minor, you got C diminished, and then you move this back, put that up, you got C augmented triad. All right, and you can do that in all key. So you go like this. Minor, diminished, go back to your major, raise the fifth, that's augmented, C augmented. All right. You can take that in F, lower the third, that is F minor, lower the fifth, that is F diminished. Go back to your major, raise up the fifth, and you get augmented triad. So another is this, G major triad, lower the third, raise the fifth. That's augmented triad. Lower the fifth, that's diminished triad. G diminished. So why did I pick this and I pick this and I pick that one? The one chord one in the C scale and the chord four in the chord four and the chord five in your major scale is always major chord. So these are all major chord like this, major third, this, minor third. So that's a major chord. That's another major chord. That's another major chord. So if we do this, go to minor, lower the third. This, go to minor, lower the third. This, go to minor, lower the third. All right. This, go diminished, lower the fifth. This minor, go diminished, lower the fifth. This major, minor, lower the fifth, that's diminished, right? You go back to your major chord, you raise the fifth, that's augmented. Raise the fifth, that's augmented. Raise the fifth, that's augmented. Alright? Now, in your chord structure of this scale, the 1, 4, 5 is major, but the second chord, second is minor. Why? Look at the combination. That's whole and half. So the minor comes first, and then you got major, second, major third, and the major third is above the minor. So we categorize the chord like minor. So in this case, this is D minor. Minor plus major third. Minor third, major third. So that's minor. Another one is the chord number 3. Same. You got minor, right? And then combination of major third. Another one that you can see is the 6. It goes minor, major third. So all you have is this, so 1, 2, and 6. Now, if you are in the minor key, reverse. The middle note, if you raise this up, you're gonna get into major, right? Minor, it's already minor. If you raise, if you plotted the fifth, you're gonna go diminish, right? Plotted the fifth, you're gonna go diminish. You're in the minor, you raise the third, you're gonna go major. You raise the fifth, you're gonna get augmented, right? Same. Right here, it's already minor, right? You lower the fifth, you're gonna go diminish, right? You raise the third, you're gonna go major. You raise the fifth, you're gonna go augmented, right? So that's the structure. So here, all right. How about the chord number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one. Analyze it. Half step, whole step, 1.5. Half step, whole step. So that's minor. This one, whole step, half step. So 1.5. That's diminished. Minor plus minor. Minor plus minor. That's diminished. Alright? So, you understand now? Major is major third plus minor third. That's major. Minor is minor third first plus the major third. Diminished is minor third plus minor third. Okay? Augmented goes major third plus major third. Alright? So, that's your 4 chords. Okay, that's your 4 chords. And if you know all of those basics, other things are just additions to it. Right? Like, for example, you're in C, but you want it C, you want to add another major third. The C major 7. If you plot this 7 and you put that, that is C dominant. C dominant. We call it dominant, or we call it C7. The dominant 7, C7. Yes, we call it C major 7. Alright? Those are added, like extended chords. If you put another one, then you go C plus this minor third is 9. Right? So C major 7, 9. Plus, if you add this, so you got C 11. If you add another one, that's 13. and categorize them like major or minor or plotted 7 or plotted 9 or plotted 11 or plotted 13. It's all up to all of those variations of chords like this. If you got that, C9 or dominant 9, okay, dominant 11, all right? So with all of that, or augmented 11, you can go like this. All right. So in your analysis, when you go like this, you have two chords. Like you got C triad and B flat triad. What do you have? C11. All right. Right here, you got the C7 plus the D minor right here, and what you got is the 13. Well, anyway, so much for those naming of notes, because even if you know all of those names of the chords and the structure of the chords, if you don't know how to employ them, then it is like just a collection of vocabularies. You know, so it's like just a collection of vocabularies. If you don't use it into a sentence, sometimes it doesn't make sense, and sometimes you really don't understand what that is. So if you can use our vocabularies into a sentence, that then you can express something, and you can explain something with the use combination of all of those vocabularies. So same thing in music. These chord structures that we are learning today are all vocabularies that you can employ into an arrangement of music. All right? So, another thing that you need to learn from here is not only that. It's not only those vocabularies that you can employ, because all of the music that we are hearing, especially in classical music and all of the music that is in in relevance with the Western music, uh, they are they are made of these structures of chords, uh, melody, chords, rhythm, and etc. So, in order for us to benefit from this vocabularies of chords, is to learn how to employ them into our music. So, with that, you have to go with this kind of studies of chord buildings and understand the category of each chord. Like for this scale of C, we have this 7, and you got 1, which is major, another 4, which is also major, 5 is also major. So, got to employ that. Employ your 1, employ your 4, employ your 5 in your music, and you can do a lot. Yeah, this time we will not be talking about interval, or we will not be talking about inversion yet, but keep on practicing and keep on understanding just the basic triad first. Right, so understand those basic triad first, and employ them in your music, uh, and you will do well if you start with that one. Right. Another thing that you can do is combine this major triad to a minor movement. Like, so if you get 1 4 5 in your song, and then you find out a song and you hear like the song is going not just 1 4 5, but it goes like maybe one, two, three, four. Okay, maybe it goes one, one, two, three, four progressions. And sometimes it goes, the most common is the four chord progression of a lot of pop music. All right, so it goes like, most of the time it goes like 1, 6, 2, 5, or a substitute, or this is substitute. It goes like 1, 6, 4, 5, or go with a substitute 1, 6, 2, 5. Or sometimes it goes like, not in that order, but in this order: 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6, 4. All right. Sometimes it goes like that, right? Sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes it goes like 1, 5, 6, or 4, right? Or sometimes it goes like 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5. So employ them and practice them. If you can move them in all keys, yeah. If you can move them into another major scale progression, like another key, like D. So you go, yeah. Yeah, you can move that way. So understanding all of this and employing all of this into whatever song and music that you are hearing is a very good idea. So got to practice all of this in all key, and you're gonna be doing well if you do that. Okay, next time we're going to explore on inversions and and other types of chords that you can explore as you add them into the basic triads of your music, or of your chord and chord progressions maybe. All right, so but in the meantime, understand all of this basic: minor, major, minor, diminished. You go back to your major and you get that augmented, right? So always understand that if you are in the major chord and you lower the third, it gets minor. If you lower the fifth, then it got diminished, right? Your major chord, if you raise the fifth, you gotta get augmented, right? Augmented triad, right? And you can employ them in your music. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for now, and happy practicing. Enjoy.